Good evening, everyone. My name is Peyton Mewborn, and I will be speaking to my audience today about eating disorders. Did you know that 30 million Americans will struggle with an eating disorder in their lifetime? Eating disorders are a serious mental illness that can have devastating consequences if left untreated. In this speech, I will provide a brief overview of eating disorders, discuss their risk factors and causes, and then list various options for treatment and recovery. First, let's talk about what eating disorders are and how they vary from one another. The National Institute of Mental Health defines eating disorders as diseases marked by erratic eating habits and severe distress or concern over body weight or shape. The idea that certain lifestyle choices that lead to eating disorders is widely accepted. As they are actually known, eating disorders are serious, frequently fatal illnesses that are linked to significant adjustments in a person's eating behavior as well as associated thoughts and feelings. Some people's obsession with food, weight, or body image may also be a symptom of eating disorder. The three main types of eating disorders are binge eating disorder, bulimia, and anorexia. Those who have anorexia avoid food severely, limit their calorie intake, or only consume small amounts of certain foods. They can continue weighing themselves as well. Even if they are dangerously underweight, they may think of themselves as overweight. The mortality rate for anorexia is very high when compared to other mental illnesses. Anorexic people run the risk of passing away from starvation and malnutrition. Suicide is the second most common way for people with anorexia to pass away. The next type is bulimia. Bulimia patients experience recurrent and frequent episodes of binge eating and while also feeling powerless to stop these episodes. People may engage in unhealthy behaviors like fasting, excessive laxative or water pill use, forced vomiting, excessive exercise, or a combination of these after a binge eating episode. Bulimia patients can be overweight, average weight, or just underweight. The final condition is binge eating. A person who suffers from binge eating disorder loses control over their eating and frequently indulges in binge-like episodes. Unlike bulimia, episodes of binge eating do not involve purging, excessive exercise, or fasting. Obese or overweight individuals frequently have binge eating disorders. The National Institute of Mental Health reports that binge eating disorder is the most prevalent eating disorder in the country. Moving on to eating disorders, causes, and risk factors. It can be said that a variety of factors can contribute to the development of these conditions. A study by Smink in 2012 found that biological aspects like genetics and brain chemistry can contribute to the development of eating disorders. In addition, psychological factors like anxiety, depression, and low self-esteem may contribute. The National Institute of Mental Health also states that environmental elements like societal pressure to maintain a particular body image, trauma, and abuse can also have an impact on eating disorders. Let's finally talk about ways to treat and recover from eating disorders. The most effective treatments for eating disorders, according to a study by Daniel LaGrange, author of Eating Disorder Not Otherwise Specified, Presentation in the United States Population, are psychotherapy and medication. Psychotherapy can help individuals address the underlying psychological issues that contribute to their eating disorders, while medication can help manage co-occurring mental health conditions such as depression and anxiety. Nutritional counseling is also an essential part of treatment, and individuals with eating disorders may need to relearn healthy eating habits. Support groups and long-term recovery programs can also help provide ongoing support and encouragement for those in recovery. In conclusion, eating disorders are serious mental illnesses that require professional help to overcome. If you or someone you know is struggling with an eating disorder, seek help today. Remember, recovery is possible with the right help and support. Thank you for listening.